Hello, welcome back. Are you guys ready for some cards? Perfect. Just want to make sure the table's not going to bounce too much. There we go. All right. Hopefully I have it fixed. Um, oh, if you're new to the channel, oh my goodness. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. You can call me Tracy. This is a Bohippian life. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms, but these morning live streams are all about being a health. Oh my gosh, these morning live streams are all about the cards. Dale, hello, welcome. Let's get you on the list. Susan, when she pops in, will be first. Oh my gosh, Susan is here. Rishu, hello, welcome. Rishu, Dave. All right, now let me finish getting set up. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day so far. I have the standard tarot. No, actually, I have no clue what the animal was. It's just gone. It's gone. And I don't have to worry about it. All right, let me make sure the chat works. And add my email. There. I will also highlight it. Yeah, I have no clue what the animal was, Dave. But like I said, we're out in the country. It could have been anything. Anything. All right. So, coffee and cards. Miriam, hello, welcome. Let's get you on the list. Your name sounds familiar, Miriam. Have you been here before? Adrien, hello, welcome. Let's get you on the list. I'm slowly adding things to the bundle that I'm going to put on eBay for auction of my own personal items that I just don't need this stuff. I've worn them on our lives, maybe even in more videos. So, yeah. All right, so let's start with the tarot, Susan. And then I have the crow with me. So, anybody new, I use the Rider Tarot deck. And for an oracle, I'm using the Urban Crow Oracle. Now, if there's somebody who does not want the crows, just let me know. We'll use whatever you want. No Patron, hello, welcome. I do like your name, yes. It sounds familiar. Daniel, hello, welcome. Suren, hello, welcome. Let's get you guys on the list. These are for Sister Susan. 1. Daniel. And Burning Villa, hello, welcome back. All right. And Aaron, if you want. All right. So let's, I'll stop there. We have 11 people on the list. Aaron being number 11. Be nice, Aaron. I am a grandma with 4 children, 9 grandkids. They all, and I'm married. Everybody, my whole family watches and subscribes to my channel. Please be nice. I'm not yelling. I'm just telling. Burning Villa, number 10. Morgan, hello. I can see the hearts. Yes, Dale. I can. Let's get, oh, Dale, you're first. That's why I didn't see you. You were right below the star. BTS, hello, welcome. Susan, 2 oracles. All right. So I'm not going to get carried away with adding too many people on the list. We have stopped with Aaron, and that is number 11. As we get closer, I'll add more. Susan, the first card you have is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles says to get grounded, connect with the earthy side of life, learn to be resourceful and practical, share with others. Attend to your financial affairs. So decrease money going out and bring more money in. You are capable of turning your hand to most things. I feel like you've gotten this card multiple times. Kudmap. Hello, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. BTS, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome to the family, my friends. Welcome to the family. Is that say Mordecai? Hello, welcome. Susan, you also have the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords represents that you are restricting yourself. It says stop creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation. You can cope. And sometimes these obstacles we create can cause feelings of embarrassment, frustration, from failure and disappointment that we are creating in our mind. Also, because it's a sword, it can also represent that there may be bad news on the horizon. You have these 7, you never know. It depends on your situation. You have the 7 of Wands. This card represents the need to reorganize. It represents conflict and self-defense. Now remember, this is nothing major. Whatever this conflict might be, maybe it's just something that reorganizing will take care of. Now, your oracle for the day is distraction. This card says this card may serve as a warning that a successful conclusion may be at risk due to something drawing your attention away from your goal. You also have the Scavenge card. Clean hair or not, it is not something worth eating. This card will appear more frequently as you jump around from one opportunity to another. Use this to gather information and determine what you like, what you don't like, what you can and won't settle for. This card may also appear if you have been simply taking what you can get instead of directing your attention toward the steps that would lead to something more substantial. Now, Dave, my friend, you are next. So the only way to be next on the list is with a super chat or a super thanks. If you are literally not next on the list, you can skip with a super thanks. Burning Villa, can you make my reading simple? Yes, we'll do the best we can. Susan, you are welcome. Much love, my friend. Much love. All right, Dale, let's see what these cards have for you. I'm going to take the opportunity to mention that I will not be here tomorrow. Wow. I will not be here tomorrow. My husband's taking a vacation day, so we're going to have a long weekend. So I'll see you guys all on Monday. Oh, goodness. Dale, the first card you have is a Major Arcana, the Star card. This card is one of the best cards you can receive in a reading. Brittany, hello. How are you? Hopefully you guys can see that. Super powerful, super positive, Dale. If you have any questions, it's a yes card. It represents, there we go, hope, light, visions. If you're new to the channel, you guys, I have my own little cheat sheet here. The Star card, hope, light, visions. Let me see. I have so much stuff written here. It can represent an Aquarius. It represents that prosperity, Dale, will come from what you do best. This place is, you will have a renewal for a connection. Oh my gosh. I've totally lost it already. The Star card is a you feel inspired card. This is after overcoming some obstacles. It's a card of strong connection to the healing. You finally have an optimistic outlook for the future. And you probably even feel a stronger connection to your spirituality. Wow, that one took a long time to spit out. More importantly, you feel inspired. And again, it represents prosperity will come from what you do best. It can also represent an Aquarius. I may have said that already. You have the Two of Swords. This card is an organizing card. And it represents that you are your own worst enemy. It represents indecision, inner conflict, and that you may be facing a tough choice. So, organize, organize. Stop second guessing yourself. You have the Nine of Wands representing you are in a resting phase and that you should surround yourself with people you trust and people you know that will have your back when you're not around while you are in this resting phase. A 9 is so close to a 10, being the completion of a cycle. This card represents that you have shouldered too much. And it's time to pass some of it on. And because of passing it on, Dale, you will have fortune, gains, and success. All the wands are going in the same direction. Nice, neat, easy to carry, easy to pass on. If I missed anybody by not saying hello, I apologize. Inspiration, hello, welcome. Everybody who's been timed out, my friends, please be nice. Corinne, hello, welcome. Genesis, hello, welcome. And we all love Jesus as well, my friend. Nix, hello, welcome. Solo, welcome. I thank you all for being here. You are the best. Dale, you also have the Six of Cups. This is a leveling up card. It represents that something has just happened to take things to the next level. This card can represent a reunion. Maybe you bumped into somebody you knew in the past or you know from the past. This card can represent the rekindle of something from the past. It also represents first-time flutters and those first feelings. Again, it is a leveling up card. Things are being taken to the next level. Susan, have a good day. I will call you later. You have the Page of Pentacles. Pentacles representing abundance, gains. And the Page is young at heart. It's the voice that urges you to follow your destiny. This is important. Examine what strengths you possess and speculate to accumulate. So figure out how to bring more money in. Turn every possibility into gold and save, my friend, save. Because you have the Chariot card. Just like that Nine of Wands resting phase, this card represents that you have been on a plateau. But that there is finally forward movement. The Chariot is a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents the Cancer in the zodiac, which is a crab. And we all know the crab moves sideways. That is that plateau I was talking about. But with the appearance of this card, it shows finally forward movement. And it suggests that you take the road less traveled. So if everybody's going this way, go the other direction. Be a leader, not a follower. There are more doors open, more opportunities, more chances for you if you don't follow the crowd. Your oracle for the day is abundance. And I can't, oh, here it is. It's like, where's my book? I am on number 2, Dale. Well, actually 1. Susan was the star card, was first. Abundance. If you do a super chat or super thanks, you are automatically next in line. So Susan was literally before Dale, who showed up first. Abundance brings a reminder that there is a place where you will find a myriad of possibilities. Focus your energy and your attention on not what you lack, but what you know is out there waiting for you. Let your intuition be your guide, which was also that one of the cards you received represented an intuition. This card may appear if you need a reminder that from your current position, you might not see what is out there waiting for you. Of course, most of the time, this card represents a positive outcome. But just like those other cards, crows can be cheeky, and it can represent an abundance of too much water in your basement. Only you know that situation. An abundance of something less favorable, I should have said. Rishu, you are next. I think my coffee is a little too hot to drink right now. Rishu, I'll use a different oracle deck for you if you choose. You don't have to use the crows. Dave is after Rishu. And then Miam. So we have seven, 8, 9, and 10. I reorganized it and the numbers are different. Rishu is number 2 now. Aaron is number 10. Burning Villa is 9. Daniel's 8. Suren is 7. No Patron is 6. Adrien is 5. Miam is 4. Dave is next after Rishu. Suren, you are number 7. And I'm going to try not to get sidetracked as much and make my way through this list as quick as possible. Mac Attack, hello, welcome. Cassius, hello, welcome. Rishu, we will use the enchanted maps for you. No, you are number 8, Daniel. I love my water bottle, Dave. Thank you. All right, Rishu. The first card you have is the Six of Swords, representing new horizons and moving on. So again, this is that things are being taken to the next level card, and it's a flippin' energy. So something has just recently happened, or will happen, for moving on in new horizons. You have the Queen of Swords. This card says, say what you think. Be direct. You may even, maybe you speak sharply like the sword. This card says, be your own person. Keep your strong convictions no matter what opposition you come up against. Don't be afraid to stand alone. Be confident, be straightforward, and you will receive the acknowledgement you deserve. You have the Hierophant card, a major arcana. It's a yes card. It's positive. And this card says to seek wisdom from somebody you know with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. So it's a positive. It's a yes. You literally know this person, and you can go to them. You can talk to them, and they will help you figure things out. They'll steer you in the right direction. And most important, they're not going to gossip about the things you talked about when you're not there. You have the Temperance card. This is one of the best cards to receive in the deck. There's a couple of them. This card represents change. It's positive. It's a yes card. It's probably why you received this 6 in the beginning. And it represents going for it. Just go for it. But only when the time is right. So make sure all your ducks in a row, and go for it when you know the time is right. You have the 4 of Cups. This card represents self-pity. It says you are becoming a little self-obsessed, and that you need to get out more. Now, let me explain. This can represent routine and being in a rut. It can represent boredom. It can also represent a missed opportunity, Rishu. So it suggests going back and looking for an opportunity you may have overlooked. You have the 8 of Wands. Everybody knows this is one of my faves. This card represents hope, and also exciting news and moving projects forward. And this is going to be fast, because wands flying through the air represents something fast. So it says speed toward end. It promises assured felicity. And we all know felicity is happiness or well-being. Your oracle for the day is details, details in the upright position. In the upright position, this card says to be aware of the fine print in all areas of your life. Look at the details. Leave the broad strokes for later. The appearance of this card is a sign to finesse a project, make small, meaningful gestures, add a personal touch to your correspondence. More importantly, be aware that what you need to know lies in the details. So, Rishu, if you're entering into an agreement of any kind, pay attention to them now, before, not after when it's too late. Clarity and transparency are key. You can also gain great understanding by observing the minute body language from people, their offhand remarks, and their fleeting facial expressions. That stuff reveals a larger picture. Dark Horse, hello, welcome. Cheryl, hello, welcome. If I missed anybody, I apologize. All right. Dave, you are next. Smellerus vape. Somebody's vaping. You know that's not good for your health, my friends. I'm not yelling. I'm just telling. As a grandma, it's my job to say that. All right, Dave, are you ready, my friend? So apparently Mac's not on the list, right? Unless that person behaves. Oh, gosh. Aldred, hello. Oh, my gosh. You're talking about two legends right there. Two legends. I love both of them. I love both of them. I cannot lie. Dave, Crows. Bernie Villa, we are on number 3. You're number 9. Too evil to hope. It's a good thing we're shuffling the oracles right now. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Too evil to hope. We have so much fun. These cards are for fun. That's right. And my friends, I'm 54 years old. Let me tell you about, people making mistakes, learning. That's what life's all about. Nobody's perfect. Dave, you have 2 oracles. But first, you have the King of Pentacles. We all know Pentacles represents gains, monetary, material, harvest, in your heart, in your soul, everywhere. This is like my, the Pentacles is like my rainbows and unicorns suit. Everything's perfect. This card says there are opportunities out there. You just need to be practical. So stay within your experience. And usually I'm like, if you're a cake decorator, don't try to be an engineer. There are opportunities out there. Just be practical, no matter what they are in life. Raymond, hello, welcome. Daniel said your mom is 72. Oh, and I bet you she's just had an amazing life. You have the King of Swords. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Wow. I don't know if I've ever had this happen before, Dave. All 3 of them are kings. Every stinking one. So we're going to have to figure out what this means. You also have the King of Swords. It says, don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. And you have the King of Cups. The King of Cups says, well, it's a dignity card. It says, maintain your composure and set a good example. Be the person you would want supporting you. And remember, cups are an emotion suit. Swords are a fighting suit. Are you the oldest in your family now, Dave? Dimes. Correct. Are you considered the patriarch now? That may be why you are kings everywhere. So, in appearance of all majors, represent that there's a powerful current in your life right now. The appearance of high numbers, which are all kings, this area of your life, there is an area of your life that is coming to an end. It is over. Your oracle for the day is the Freedom card. This card brings a message that you do not need to stay where you are. You can change your position. You can rise up and see the world from a different point of view. You have the wings. All you need is the desire and confidence to fly. This card brings movement, flexibility, and the ability to expand your horizons. Whether it is freedom to travel, freedom to make the decisions at work, or freedom to splurge on your favorite meal. The appearance of this card, with the appearance, you may need to ask yourself some questions. In which areas of your life would you like to expand your freedom? And what is your definition of freedom? You also have the protection card as well. Girlfriend, what's going on? Mir. She's like, wait a minute. Lagertha. Come here. What is going on out there? Come say hi. She's like, no, I don't want to. You can, come on. All right. So, oh, I love you too. You're a good girl. Protection. This card says crows are fiercely protective of the things they cherish. This card was created when the person wanted you to feel protected at the moment. So, with everything going on in the world, knowing that there's something greater out there watching over us, protecting us, it creates space for peace. It is when we feel at ease that we can create, and we can grow. Oh my gosh, she's got me distracted. So this card says, hold on to this protection. This card, when you feel, when you need to feel at one with your higher self and your divine spirit, as together they offer protection. Use the card as a sign to move forward, knowing you are protected. Lean in stress or when you're feeling vulnerable. Doing so will allow you to shift your focus away from fear and restriction to feeling confident to take action. You guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She distracts me so much. Haya, hello, welcome. Welcome back, I should say. I hate med. Hello, welcome. I don't like meds either. She's the best girl ever, I tell ya. Miriam, you're welcome. Did they, Dave? I totally believe that. Mine were going off this morning and last night. I think they drive some people in the neighborhood bonkers. I shouldn't say neighborhood. It's not really a neighborhood. It's an area. But I love them. I love them. Leela, hello. Welcome. All right. So if you stick around, I'm not adding anybody to the list yet. We have 10 people already. And we are on number 4, Miriam. So if you stick around, I will, and if we have time, I will add you to the list. The only way to guarantee to be next is with a super chat or a super thank you. Do you, so you play golf? You golf, Dave? I don't know anything about golf. Now, my uncle has given me tips and stuff like that, and but I don't know what I'm doing. The only thing I've ever done is go to a driving range a few towns over. It's I think it's called the Boneyard, and they have junk out there, like boats, cars, refrigerators, washers, dryers, weird things, tires, and they're set up at so many yards and all scattered all over. And you try to hit them, or you try to get the ball through the tire, or into the washing machine, or into the dryer. What a great way to relieve stress. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's so much fun. There's something like that a few towns over as well, Dave. It's by a school. There's a golf course, and people live there. There's always a lot of people golfing. All right, Miriam. I hope you're still here, my dear. TJ, hello, welcome. Oh my gosh, I wish I know what it was. Was the crow cards? TJ, the video will be uploaded, and we are at 101. Oh my gosh, that says 101 seconds. That is so not right. 37 minutes. Oh my gosh, the one and only Nicole is here. Hello, Nicole. All right. Miriam, the first card you have is the Two of Cups. This is an amazing card. This card represents a powerful relationship, a good relationship, a strong relationship. Twos are organizing cards as well, but this card represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord. More importantly, it represents that which nature has sanctified. This relationship, Miriam, is that positive. I said the two is, oops, I apologize. Twos are organizing cards. You have the High Priestess. This card represents change that you didn't realize was going to happen. This card also represents intuition, also known as your gut feeling. More importantly, this card represents that the future is yet unrevealed. You see the two pillars, balance and justice, balance and judgment, whatever you want to call them. You might want to call them dark and light, evil and good, however you want to explain it. So we'll do light and dark. There's a little bit of light in all dark, and there's a little dark in all light. It takes balance and justice, balance and judgment. That's all it is. You're going to like this change. It's positive. You have the Emperor, another positive, another yes. This card represents a fatherly figure. This fatherly figure says to maintain your boundaries and exercise your authority. Maintain your boundaries. It's important. They're not walls to keep people out. Boundaries are doors to keep you safe. You have the Eight of Wands. This popped up earlier for somebody. It's a hope card, and it represents exciting news and moving projects forward. And this is going to be fast. Wands flying through the air represents something super fast. Also, the suit Wands represents days. Some of them are weeks, months, and years. Wands are days. Speed toward an end. It promises, I apologize. It promises assured felicity. And you have one more card of Tarot, Miriam, the Fool card. This card's not calling you names. No, this card is saying that you are on an unexpected journey, which explains why you have the High Priestess, an unexpected change. It's this journey. And you are supposed to follow your path. One moment, please. I need some water. The Fool card says, don't be held back by people who call you a dreamer. And it also says to remember that miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. So there's that. You have 3 oracles. Isolation. This card may bring to the surface feelings associated with abandonment and can represent a block centered around a fear that your actions may lead to not being accepted or removed from the group. The fear of being cast aside might result in you staying quiet, in suppressing your inspiration, withholding your ideas. This card, okay, so there's so much that you need for, let me give you the example. For example, if you grew up in a home where lack and scarcity of resources was a dominating factor, and now as an adult, you have financial freedom, the fear of no longer fitting in with your family may prevent you from reaching your highest potential. You have the Sacred Space card, which will help you reach your highest potential. Your sacred space, it may be your home, it can be a beach, it can be a favorite path in the woods. Sacred space, it can point to an inner place, a belief you hold dear. It is a place that brings comfort and nurtures your development. My friend, this is your sanctuary. When you receive this card, it's a call to rejuvenate your spirit. Make time to connect with this space, as it will help you center your energy and recharge your spirit. And you have the community card. Are you, Miriam, involved with a group, community, that you feel like you might not be connecting with anymore? This card is a nudge to think of it as a nudge to connect with a group that interests you. Not only will you find new opportunities there, you will become part of a group focused on a similar goal. This card may also indicate that you would benefit from examining your relationships within a group or belief system you are in now. Are they in alignment? Are yours in alignment with the group's philosophy? Do you remain in the community because it is simply part of your history, but your involvement or participation is limited, and you feel disconnected because of it? You may need to consider if the philosophy of the community you no longer connect with is still impacting your decisions or your perception of events. It's okay to change paths. Sometimes what worked for us in the beginning no longer works for us, and we need to reorganize. Randy, why, thank you for being here, my friend. And we appreciate your input. Adrien, you are next. Let's make sure I don't get scalded. It is very warm. You are welcome. You are welcome. Adrien, are you ready? One more good shuffle. As I get closer to the end of the list, I will start adding more people. I just don't want to put a whole bunch of people on the list and then not be able to get to you. It happens so many times. So many times. Now, again, to be guaranteed next, a super chat or a super thanks will get you immediately next. Guaranteed card pulls. I am here until a couple minutes to 12, and it is 10:47 right now. So about 11:57 is when I log off. Adrien, the first card you have is all right. Let's see what I can do. There. The first card you have is a Major Arcana card. Adrien, this card is the Tower card. Now you can see lightning has struck and it's crumbling everything. Everything is crumbling down. This card represents a sudden change. It is most likely already happening. My friend, this generally represents through no fault of your own. Just like the lightning striking, we can't help that. So this sudden change in your life, quite possibly negative, just like all of this looks negative, is a change. And it gives you the opportunity to wipe the slate clean and start over. You also have the Three of Pentacles. Again, Pentacles represents gains. This card represents apprenticeship or cooperation. So, it's also a yes card. So if you've put in applications for jobs, resumes for jobs, maybe you're trying to move somewhere, move to a new area, and you're waiting for a reply. This card is a yes card. So it's a yes card. And again, it represents an apprenticeship or cooperation. 8 are journeyman's card, and 8 of Pentacles is a journeyman's card, which represents somebody who has the experience. 3, the apprenticeship, is somebody who's just starting. So again, it's a yes. Congratulations on whatever it is you will be starting. Queen of Cups. And it generally has to do with an abundance or gains of some sort, monetary, material. You have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups says, follow your heart and your intuition. You really cannot go wrong. Tune into the feelings of others. Respond accordingly. Show compassion. Don't turn your back on those who need your support. I thought I got rid of Daniel. Or Daniel, I'm sorry. I thought I got rid of Randy. All right, let's see. All right. Adrien, your oracle for the day is routine. I got to stay concentrating here. Routine speaks to the things we do out of habit because it is part of who we are and what is expected of us. In many ways, routine creates stability. It also can lead to stagnation or getting into a rut. Ask yourself, are you in a routine that makes a foundation for success? Or are you just going through the motions because you don't know what else to do? No Patron is next. And then Suren. We're doing really good. I think I'll be able to add people. Dark Horse, are you still here? Burning Villa, we are getting close to you. Yes, absolutely. Whoops, that didn't work. We are on number 6. And that is no patron. Who has the King of Wands? That is not a king. My goodness, that is a Page of Wands. This card represents a successful completion, but that it'll take a longer time frame. So conjure your brilliance. Burst out, be proud, be active, and more important, be creative. Successful time, longer but successful. Example, you may have chosen a career where you have to go to college. So successful, but it'll take you longer. You have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands says, do not withdraw from intimidating situations. Adopt witchy glamour and ooze charm and magic from every pore. Be gilding everybody you meet. This card also represents love and money. If you would like to be gilding spell, aka recipe, send me an email. It's highlighted at the top of the chat. I'd be happy to share it with anybody who wants it. We have the Queen of Cups. This card says to follow your heart and intuition. It just popped up for somebody else. You cannot go wrong. So tune into the feelings of others and respond accordingly. Show compassion. And don't turn your back on those who need you, who need your support. No patron, your oracle for the day is the Gifts card. Raymond, no, but I will add you on the list now, finally. I'm adding a few people. You are number 12, and we are on number 6. The Gifts card is a reminder to be grateful for all the good things that have happened during your situation, no matter what it is. The universe sends us gifts every day, and all it wants in return is to know that they are appreciated. Again, this card is simply a reminder to say thank you, so the universe will continue sending you more. Leela, I added you now. You're number 13. Whoops, I put the card in the wrong deck. All right, and we're going to hold off at number 13. Unless somebody throws a super chat in. Suren, you are next. Are you still here, Suren? Maureen, hello. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I'll use the Enchanted Map Oracles if you want instead of the Crow. You let me know. Or I will use the Crow if you want. Okay. Let's stick with the Crow then. You're going to like these cards. What makes you think I don't eat right or take a shower? You must be a very angry person. because I'm fat and my hair is greasy. Aw. I'm sorry I'm not up to your standards, my friend. I truly apologize for not being up to your standards. But thank you for being here. Suren, my friend, the first card you have is the Four of Pentacles. This card represents selfishness, but for a reason. So let me explain, all right? This card represents, I totally lost where I was at. A desire to control resources. This card indicates greed, stubbornness, possessiveness. Now, all for a reason. And the reason being material security and financial stability. I agree. Thank you. I agree with that, Daniel. That's okay. Just let it roll off my back. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I have enough kindness in me for him as well. We have the Wheel of Fortune card. This card represents surprise change. It's positive. It's a yes. It's good old destiny and fulfilling it. Sometimes we make choices and we stray off our original path, our destiny. Spirit has a way of pulling us back when we get too far and putting us back on track where we should have been to begin with. You have the Judgment card. This card again represents quick, clear, and permanent change after overcoming past or life lessons. So embrace all opportunities that are coming your way, Suren. Angela, hello, welcome. That's right, we focus on the positive side. Your oracle for the day is perspective. And just like on the card, crows really do hang upside down. They take this position to get at the food that they may not otherwise be able to reach. So when you take a moment to stop, disengage, and open your mind to seeing the situation from a different perspective, you might realize there is more information available that will assist in ensuring the best course of action is taken. When perspective appears, your situation will benefit from slowing down and holding off on any significant decision making, as you may not have all the information that is available to ensure all aspects of the situation are considered. Suren, congratulations. I like the Pentacles one was material security and financial stability. You deserve it, my friend. You deserve it. Daniel, it is your turn. You are so patient. Suren, you are welcome. Oh. Don't swallow the hair. Oh my goodness gracious, that was horrible. Burning Villa is afterwards. Absolutely. Absolutely Burning Villa. Daniel. Let's shuffle these up super good. My son's name, my youngest son's name is Daniel. You guys probably already know that. So I'm partial to the name Daniel. And truthfully, my oldest son, Dominic, is the one who named his brother, his youngest brother. And he came up with Daniel. Because at the time, oh my gosh, so this was in the 80s. At the time, his song, he loved the song Daniel, My Brother by Elton John. So yeah. And I agreed. I really, really liked the names he had picked out, whether it was a boy or a girl. And yeah, I was lucky enough to have a Daniel. Uh-oh, where'd that card go? Oh, there it is. He is a Gemini as well. Very, yes. So you have the Seven of Pentacles, again representing gains. This card represents a shift in perspective and a need to reorganize. It also represents long-term success and hard working. The reorganizing will make sense in a moment. So this card represents waiting for the fruits of your labor to ripen, a pause to appreciate and to decide to continue as is or adjust strategy. You have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups represents a plateau. Almost there. 8 is so close to a 10. But it also represents that there's finally forward movement. The eclipse signifies transience and rarity. You finally, this thing, rarity, it may be something out of the ordinary for you. But forward movement. You have the Tower. In this Tower, Major Arcana may be the reason why the choice that you made is rare and not normal for you. This card represents sudden change. Most likely it's already happening. And again, through no fault of your own. You have not done this. The good thing is because it's an ending, you get to start over, fresh, clean. Just like cleaning the chalkboard, like nothing was ever there. You have a Major Arcana, an Emperor. It's a plus, it's a positive card. It's a yes, and it represents a fatherly figure. And this fatherly figure says for you to maintain your boundaries. Exercise your authority, but maintain your boundaries. And again, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. All too often we do that. They're doors to keep us safe. Your oracle for the day is the Gifts card. And the universe sends us gifts every day. All it wants in return is to know that they are appreciated. So this is a simple reminder to say thank you. So the universe will continue sending you more. And remember, not everything has to be a shiny gift. It can be a smile, holding the door for somebody, anything. Actually, Clippers, we call it rainbows and unicorns. Truth be told. Burning Villa, you are next. And then Aaron. And Dark Horse, Raymond, and Leela. I don't know if Dark Horse is still here. But Burning Villa. Oh my gosh. Whoops, that didn't work very well. We're doing pretty good with time. You are welcome, my friend. You are welcome. Now, don't forget, I won't be here tomorrow, but I'll be back Monday. The first card you have is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords says be alert, be ready to defend yourself, and speak your mind. Don't let somebody tell you to be quiet. Be alert and be ready to speak your mind. Don't stay quiet about it. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Burning Villa. I don't know if this is you or somebody you know, but you need to know this. This person is... Dave, have a great Thursday. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and hope to see you Monday. And thank you for being here. I appreciate you hanging out this whole time. Burning Villa. So, there... Oh no, my computer might be dying. This person is reliable, and this person is dependable. But when it comes to the heart, they go the extra mile in the other direction. This person is very commitment phobic. You have the Tower card, a major arcana. We just had this pop up. It represents a sudden change. And it's already happening. It's a neutral energy card. And again, I state generally through no fault of your own. But it gives you the opportunity, even though it may be an emotional change, an emotional time, a negative time for you. Again, you get to start all over. Your oracle for the day is the Survival card. In this card, you can see that there's a crow trapped in the bush, and that what looks like a hungry fox is waiting. When we are in survival mode, we are restricted, and like the crow, cannot fly. This card calls your attention to how you feel about a situation. Are you hunkered down, waiting for the threat to be over? Or, my friend, are you moving, doing your best to find a path out? When we are in survival mode, our possibilities are limited by a creative mind solely focused on getting through a difficult situation. It is in this space we are not thinking about the future opportunities, as the decisions we make are done to simply release any immediate pain. And because of this, we risk accepting a quick fix, and it limits our growth. Thank you. Thank you, Dave. Aaron, you are next. Jila, hello and welcome. Antoine, hello, welcome. I don't know if I mentioned hello to everybody. Antoine, Clippers, Jila, thank you guys so much for being here. Burning Villa, you are welcome. Thank you for being patient. We are on number 10. Aaron. Aaron has 5 tarot. Hold on to the cards. There it is. Well, we have this card has popped up a lot for people. I have to get my charger. Oh, goodness. Don't miss the chair. That would be embarrassing. All right. And Aaron, in just a moment, we will get to these cards. There. Burning Villa, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you on Monday. Aaron, the first card you have is the Ten of Cups. This is a yes card. It's positive. It represents the completion of a cycle, freeing you up to start a new one. And it also represents domestic bliss. It says enjoy and appreciate it because you deserve it. Water. Your second one is the Seven of Pentacles. This just came up also. It represents long-term success and hard working. It represents a shift in perspective and a need, quite possibly a need to reorganize. It represents waiting for the fruits of your labor to ripen. There's a pause to appreciate or decide to continue as is or adjust strategy. You have an Eight of Wands, which represents something happening very fast. Exciting news and moving projects forward. Also, it represents hope. Again, something very fast. Speed toward end promises. Speed toward end promises assured felicity. You have the Star card, a major arcana. This is another yes, a positive. It represents hope, light, visions, and that prosperity will come from what you do best. You feel inspired. Maybe you have a strong connection, stronger connection to your spirituality. And you have an optimistic outlook for the future, which is super important. You have the Nine of Cups, which represents abundance and being pleased with yourself. That you surround yourself with your achievements. You love to entertain, be the life and soul of the party. This card says you can have all you desire, my friend, if you wish and vision a better life. Your oracle for the day is the Gifts card. This has come up so many times today. So, I've told people before about how crows, I feed the crows. They stop by twice a day. And sometimes I find cool things that they leave me as gifts. BBs, sticks, things that just are out of the ordinary. So, what this card says is crows express gratitude and appreciation when they feel a connection with a human. This card asks you to take a moment to recognize a connection and make someone's day by dropping off a gift. And remember, gifts come in all shapes and sizes. Not everything needs to be shiny or valuable. It can be a simple smile, holding the door. This card may appear as a reminder to be grateful for all the good things that have happened during your situation. Just like crows dropping off a gift as a loving gesture. The universe sends us gifts every day. All it wants in return is to know that they are appreciated. The gifts is simply a reminder to say thank you, so the universe will continue sending you more. Absolutely, Jila. You will be number 14 on the list. Hunter, hello, welcome. Up here, hello, welcome. Please be nice, my grandchildren, my children, my husband, my whole family. Subscribe and watch my lives and my videos. So please, just be respectable. You don't have to agree. We can all, we're adults. We can agree to disagree. Raymond, are you still here? Dark Horse is next. And then Raymond. All right, Raymond, you will be next. These are for Dark Horse. Just wanted to make sure you were still here. All right. So if you have any questions, Raymond, go ahead. Put it in the chat right now. That way I'll have it for when I pull your cards. Sand Haya, you did not miss. You are before Jila. I apologize. Perfect. Thank you. Jila, you are number 14. This is for the Dark Horse. Maybe. We may not have... There we go. Wow, you are an angry person too. Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles represents abundance, gains, and the page is young at heart. It's the voice that urges you to follow your destiny. Examine what strengths you possess, speculate to accumulate, figure out how to turn every possibility into gold. Save. We have the Queen of Pentacles that is saying the pretty much same thing. Get grounded. Connect with the earthy side of life. Learn to be resourceful, practical, share with others. Attend to your financial affairs. Less going out, more money coming in. This card says you are capable of turning your hand to most things, which means if you think of a way to make money, you generally do. Princess Tarot, Jen, hello, welcome. We have a major arcana, the Magician, a yes card, a positive, and it represents something happening quickly. And it encourages you to be resourceful, use all your resources to attain the success you deserve, and to remember, it's all in the know-how. So you already know this. Your oracle for the day is the cashing card. You may find yourself keeping an idea or possession hidden till the time is right, or simply unwilling to let go of something you aren't using out of fear that someone else may benefit from your release or surrendering. Sometimes the moment is not right to move forward. However, it doesn't mean it will never arrive. You may have been working on a project that holds a great deal of promise, but are unable to devote the energy at the moment. Setting aside the idea does not mean giving up. It means you recognize there's value in waiting. This card may also indicate you will benefit from investing. This may be investing in yourself or investing in a financial institution. Oh my gosh, I love those little faces. They look like, oh goodness gracious, like a SpongeBob that does not feel well. Raymond, you are next. Let's see what the cards have for you. Ah, you crack me up. All right, Raymond. Reggie, hello. There does seem to be a lot of evil people here today. Angry people, I should say. Mad at the world, it looks like. Scammer. A lot of swearing, my gosh. Do you have a channel up here? Apier? Is that how you pronounce your name? Because we can all go to your channel and subscribe and help you earn money as well, if that's what you're interested in, my friend. Raymond, the first card I have for you is the Two of Pentacles, representing balance and dedication, flexibility, adaptability. So this card, it's a call to organize. Twos represent the beginning of a new cycle, ones being the beginning, tens being the completion. So this is a call to organize, be flexible and adaptable. The Star card is a major arcana. It represents prosperity will come from what you do best. It is a you feel inspired card. You have an optimistic outlook for the future. These cards are reading very good for you for October, Raymond. You have the Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana. It represents a surprise change. Good old destiny and fulfilling it. So don't be afraid to take risks. You also have the Four of Cups. This card represents self-pity. It says you're becoming a little self-obsessed and you need to get out more. So it can represent being in a routine, in a rut. It can represent boredom and a missed opportunity, Raymond. So maybe go back and look for that missed opportunity, something you may have overlooked. Your oracle for the day is the self-interest card. Jojo, hello, welcome. The self-interest indicates you may be looking out for only yourself, and as a result, others will be impacted. Now, on the flip side, be aware of the actions taken by those around you, as someone may be trying to come in and take more than their fair share. Being selfish isn't always bad. Sometimes we need to focus on our wants and needs, depending on your situation. This card may indicate you are in need of some pampering, or that it's time to put your needs above others. Now, in the short term, you may be perceived as selfish, but in the long term, your decision may benefit everybody involved. Leela, you are next, and then Haya. All right, we're doing great for time too. I'm so surprised. This one is for Leela. There you go. Oops, one more shuffle. I wasn't quite ready. Leela, thank you. Love it is. All right, let me move this book out of the way. And this may take me a little bit longer for the love. You have the Page of Swords. But I'll do the best I can to get these done quickly. Relationships, this card indicates it is time to withdraw a little and appraise coolly and rationally exactly what is going on in the relationship. It may be time to get a little air. You have the Six of Cups. This card indicates a childlike expectation of what the relationship can offer. You may be applying immature feelings and seeing the other person through rose-tinted spectacles. This may be a convenient position at the moment. It will not hold out in the long term. There may be deeper patterns from your own childhood at play that should be recognized. You have the Five of Wands. Representing a confusion of values amongst yourself and your partner, maybe friends and family. While everybody is confused about the relative priority and importance of your time, nothing good will come of this. This card can also show a struggle or play fighting for its own sake. This may be very good practice that does not ultimately create anything. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Representing a very practical outlook and a solid basis from which to build the relationship. You may have to be more patient than you feel and wait for the other person to fully open themselves to you. Their approach may sometimes annoy you, yet they complete a part of you that is lacking. You have the Four of Cups. This card represents a certain sort of boredom in this situation. Even while more is being offered, you may be refusing to take on new emotional responsibilities. So be sure you are not missing a golden opportunity. You have the Judgment card. I apologize for taking all this time, but when you asked specifically, I have to give you the specific meaning. This card indicates a situation where one person judges another and finds them wanting. It's important to recognize in this card that all relationships are part of a higher calling and can be redeemed with a little bit of effort. You have the Four of Wands. I didn't skip you, my friend. We'll be there. I'll get you. This one indicates friendship and invitation. It shows that your social life will be shared by another, and indeed, this side of your life will expand accordingly. If you are presently looking for a partner, you may be encouraged to accept invitations to parties or other social events. And you have the Three of Wands. This card represents a desire to work with somebody else to achieve a long-term goal. It shows that you will make further progress with another person than you can do by yourself. To some extent, you must let events develop naturally at this time. Those are your love cards, Leela. Your oracle for the day is preparation. This card speaks to getting ready for something you know is on the horizon and planning for it accordingly. It's about getting your ducks in a row so that you achieve the most beneficial outcome. I hope that helps. Next is Haya. Jila, you will be after Haya. And Dusty. Murdy, hello and welcome, my friends. Not Murdy, Murda. I apologize. All right, Haya, here you go. You are welcome, my dear. You are so very welcome. I appreciate you all of you guys being so patient. There we go. That was fast. The first card you have, I gotta open these books up to the right spots, is the Fool card. It's a major arcana. It's not calling you names, Haya. This card represents that you personally are on an unexpected journey. Again, this is not something you planned for, but this card says you should follow this path. Follow your path. Don't be held back by people who say you're a dreamer. And remember, miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. We have the High Priestess, a major arcana. This is another yes card. Positive. It represents change you didn't realize was going to happen. It's that unexpected journey. It represents intuition, which is our gut feeling, and that the future is yet unrevealed. And the pillars represents balance and judgment. Everything. There's dark and light, so you can see there's a little bit of dark or a little bit of light in all dark, and a little bit of dark and all light. It's all balance and judgment, balance and justice. The next card we have is the Eight of Wands, representing hope. It's also says you will receive exciting news and you'll be moving those projects forward. This card shows the wands flying through the air fast. So, it represents speed toward end. It promises assured felicity, which is happiness or well-being. And you have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands, it represents a successful completion, but that it's going to take a longer time frame. So it says to conjure your brilliance, burst out, be proud, be active, and be creative. a successful completion. Your oracle for the day is the upheaval card. This card says that it's a reminder things can change on a whim through no fault of your own. When this card appears, ask yourself if you can feel the rumblings, like a seismic wave below the surface, that something is about to shift in your life. When you connect with the intuition, your gut feeling, you will get a feeling something is about to change. You'll pick up on the energy that's going to impact your life. When you can anticipate an upcoming upheaval, you will be better able to plan for the shakeup. And you also have the communication card. This brings the message to speak up, state what you think. You may think those around you know your needs and desires, but that may not be the case. Now is the time to articulate your wishes. Get clear on what you want so there will be no misunderstanding or confusion later. Now, this card may point to a situation on an earthly level. It may also indicate that you need to be clearer with what you want when communicating with your spirit guides or your higher self. So, are you being too vague? Are you asking for what you want exactly? And the next one is Jila. You guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you being patient with me. Amanda, hi. Good morning. You're welcome. You are welcome, Haya. Don't forget, I'll be back Monday. I won't be here tomorrow. I'm doing good. How are you? Today's live stream was a little cray-cray, I admit. But we're doing good. How's classes going for you? All right, Jila. All we need is an oracle, my friend. There it is. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. The first card you have, Jila, is the Hermit card, a major arcana. It can represent a Virgo. It also represents that you should take the time to be alone. Look within. Find your purpose, what it is you want. You have the Eight of Wands. This represents exciting news and moving projects forward. It also represents hope. Now, this is going to be fast, like the wands flying through the air. Jila, this card represents speed toward end. It represents promises and promises assured felicity. And felicity is happiness or well-being. You have the King of Cups. This is a dignity card. It's a maintain your composure and set a good example. Be the person you would want supporting you. B is good, Amanda. B is very good. You have the Perspective as an oracle card, Jila. When you take a moment to stop, disengage, and open your mind to seeing the situation from a different perspective, you might realize there's more information available that will assist in ensuring the best course of action is taken. When this card appears, your situation will benefit from slowing down and holding off on any significant decision making, as you may not have all the information that is available to ensure that all the aspects of the situation are considered. Jila, thank you so much for being patient and awaiting your turn. The list gets huge fast, fast, fast. Amanda, I don't know who else is here. Amanda, would you like a card? You guys, I have a little bit more time. Would anybody else like some cards pulled? Baby girl, hello, Mama's baby girl. How sweet. Welcome. Let's get these cards pulled for Amanda. Mama's. Dusty, absolutely. You are after Amanda. I am good. How are you? How are you, baby girl? Oh, I have about 10 more minutes of some free card pulls for the day. We do these Monday through Friday, 10 o'clock New York time. But I won't be here tomorrow. Taking an extra long weekend, and I'll be back Monday. I'll put you on the list. Absolutely. All right, Amanda. We just need one oracle. You have the Queen of Wands first. The Queen of Wands represents something happening in days. So yes, it's positive. Oh no. The Queen of Wands represents do not withdraw from intimidating situations. Adopt witchy glamour, ooze charm and magic from every pore, be gilding everyone you meet. This card also represents love and money. If you want that begilding spell, Amanda, send me an email if you don't already have it. If anybody else wants the begilding spell, send me an email. My email's highlighted at the top of the chat. I'll share it with anybody who wants it. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This card represents that there's plenty in all things, Amanda. Remember, there may be a price to pay, but there's no thrill in the lack of risk, Amanda. Take a risk. Take a chance. You have the Ace of Cups, which represents victory. Actually, Ace of Cups, yes. This card represents the start of something new. It's a celebration. It can represent the birth of a child. And you will also discover your renewal for your capacity to feel. Brawl Game, hello, welcome. Your oracle is the community card. The community card says, think of it as a nudge to connect with a group that interests you. Not only will you find new opportunities here, you will become part of a group focused on a similar goal. Awesome, thank you. Dusty, you are next. Are you ready, my friend? Brawl Games. If you hang out a few moments, I might be able to get a card for you. All right, Dusty. Here we go. One more good shuffle, and then Mama's baby girl is next. Whoops. You have 3 to row, starting with the Moon card, which represents you might be going through a lot of things. Melissa, hello. Derek, hello. Welcome. Derek, I have not heard from you in a long time. How are you, my friend? So we all know the moon has many, many phases. Many phases. The moon is a major arcana. It's a neutral energy card. And it is a call for you, Dusty, to go on a journey of renewal, just like the moon does every month, so you can become unstuck. The next card I have is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords represents that you are restricting yourself. It says stop creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation. You can cope. An Eight of Swords may also represent bad news on the horizon. So you've been warned. Brawl Games, no, not yet. You also have the Page of Wands, what represents something is going to happen in days. The Page of Wands represents a successful completion, but it's going to take a longer time frame. So if you have a career where you have to go to college or you have to be an apprentice for a little while, successful but longer. So conjure your brilliance and be active and be creative. It will be successful. Your oracle for the day is the Isolation card. This card brings to the surface feelings associated with abandonment and can represent a block centered around a fear that your actions may lead to not being accepted or removed. Nancy, hello, welcome. How are you, my friends? Mama's baby girl, you are next. I don't know if I'm going to be able to add anybody to the list after Brawl Games, but we'll try. I have just under 10 minutes. You are welcome, Dusty. Thanks for popping in and being here. I hope to see you on Monday. All right, Mama's baby girl. You have a Nine of Wands first. This card represents a resting phase. 10 is the completion of a cycle. 1 is the beginning of a cycle. And a 9 is a resting phase. So, baby girl, let's see what the oracle has for you. Perfect. The Nine of Wands represents that you should surround yourself with reliable support. Draw upon your experiences to gain well-deserved territory. Again, nines are a resting phase. You can see the Nine of Wands has what looks like a bandage around his head, representing rest. And surrounding him are his wands. They represent people you know and trust that have your back even when you're not around, while you are in this resting phase. You have the Six of Swords, which represents new horizons and moving on, my friend. To calm untroubled waters. Troubled waters here, moving on to untroubled waters, baby girl. You have the Page of Pentacles. This is young at heart. It is the voice that urges you to follow your destiny. Examine what strengths you possess. Speculate to accumulate. And figure out how to turn every possibility into gold. Super important. Speculate to accumulate, baby girl. It's this. For this reason. New horizons. Your oracle card is the Knight card. When this card appears, you may need to focus on creating a healthy routine, a healthy bedtime routine. This card creates a space to contemplate the day as a whole. What event had the most significant impact and will help you grow? Are there events like petty squabbles that serve you little that can be released into the dark? And again, this card brings to your awareness your sleep hygiene. And that is the ability to get a solid 8 hours of sleep. Brawl Games. Oh, you're doing a comic book. That is super cool. All right, one more good shuffle for Brawl Games. Amber Williams, hello. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Oops. All right. Game. I apologize. Amanda, you too. I will see you Monday. Have a beautiful weekend. All right. So the first card we have is the Five of Wands. 5 is a halfway point. It's a calling card, and it is a call for you to put boundaries in place. And remember, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. And this is a push and shove card. So if it was anything serious, it would be swords. So this is competition in the name of the game. You will win. You'll make sure of it. Winning is the most important thing, and you will do anything to be seen as successful. You have the Ace of Wands. This card represents the start of something new. So congratulations on a new cycle. Kevin, hello, welcome. And you're welcome, my friend, you're welcome. So this is an urge to move on and get out and do something new. And this something new can be a new neighborhood, a new career. Again, you're full of the pioneer spirit and it drives you forward. More important though, you must make the first move and you must believe in your vision. It may be the making of you, Brawl Game. You must believe in yourself. You have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands represents things are good at the moment. You have achieved success, but be wary of experiencing dissatisfaction after experiencing the heady heights of success. So be grateful. Count your blessings. And when you are grateful and you do say thank you, the universe responds by sending you more. Your oracle for the day is insight. One of my chickens is going crazy. This card says, take the time to examine your situation. Test out different strategies to gain wisdom. And when you understand the relationship between all contributing factors, you will be able to identify actions that yield little benefit or remove any obstacles that have been in your way. And in turn, apply strategies that expedite success. My friends, I hope that helps in some way. Who is still here? Actually, I do not have any more time at all. What time is it? So I'm going to end today's live stream. I will be back Monday. My friends, I hope you have the best weekend ever. If you would like a free in-depth card reading, Send me an email. It's highlighted at the top of the chat. Happy National Soy Sauce Day. How cool. IFAB, send me an email and I will hook you up, my friends. Um, so again, if you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. Again, more important, I hope you guys have the best day ever, the best weekend possible. I'll see you in the next video or Monday. Thank you so much for being here for 2 hours.